Green flags in the air. It's time to let her eat. IMCA stock cars heading into turn number 1. And it will be Aaron Hetrick, your heat race winner earlier on, leading the field off of turn number 2. Then it's the Workmeisters working each other over there. Darren Workmeister going to sneak past the 22 machine of Robert Workmeister. Darren Workmeister last night in that 5 car is tonight before he gets the keys back to his Camaro. Right now, here he is bound Hetrick for the race lead. Aaron Hetrick, though, will lead lap number 1, followed by the 5 machine of Workmeister. Workmeister, though, going side by side once again as they work their way off of turn number 2, still side by side. Gonna be a drag race down the back, shooting into turn number 3. Give it to Darren Workmeister. Aaron Hetrick, though, not gonna be denied. Gonna try to cross him over, can't quite do it. Darren Workmeister, new race leader. So Darren Workmeister leads the field into turn number 1. Top 3 drivers use that top line as the seal contact made there between the 07 of Eric Lloyd. First time out in that hot rod. The white with the duct tape numbers on the 07. Him and Corey Hurley made some contact there that last lap as Joey McCullough now looks to the inside of Aaron Hetrick for that second spot. It will be McCullough down the inside of the 44 machine of Hetrick as they work off of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway they go. Still McCullough and Hetrick side by side. Down the back chute into turn number 3, the 07 machine of Eric Lloyd. He is coming right now, and that hot rod, first time out in that car this year, missed the first 2 races here at Arizona Speedway. Right now, that 07 machine looking very racy here tonight, trying to work his way into this battle for second between Hetrick and McCullough. It's Joey McCullough, the talk of the town after that last IMCA stock car main event we had out here at Arizona Speedway. Him and John Parmalee made a little contact when McCullough thought there was a hole there. Hole closed up very quickly on him, though, and a lot of contact was made. Still able to come back and finish second in a car that was damaged very badly. You see kind of that left rear well still kind of bowed out a little bit there, a little bit wider than the other wheel wells on the 55 machine, as he still has some issues getting around the 44 machine of Hetrick. As Hetrick right now still in that second spot, followed by McCullough. Lloyd, as now Lloyd going to put the pressure on the 55 machine of McCullough. They go side by side for that third spot off of turn number 2. McCullough has the advantage down the back straightaway on the top side of the racetrack. Eric Lloyd making that low line work right now as they work off of turn number 4. Now Lloyd going to fall in back behind the 55 machine of McCullough, who once again starts to put the pressure on the 44 machine of Hetrick. But Hetrick now pulls away off of turn number 2. Darren Workmeister, your race leader right now, already coming off of turn number 4. As he will hit the start-finish line, has himself about a 7-car length advantage over the 44 machine of Hetrick. Another half-car length back to Joey McCullough, then about 4-car length to Eric Lloyd in the 07 machine as McCullough once again pulls up to the inside of the 44 machine of Hetrick. Can't quite do anything with him, though, as McCullough once again might have made some contact there with the 44. I think McCullough was able to get on the binders before he did make contact with the rear bumper of the 44 machine of Hetrick, who still hangs on to that second spot. As Eric Lloyd has issues on the racetrack, he has pulled his car off the track. Tough break for Eric Lloyd, running so strong there, battling Aaron Hetrick and Joey McCullough just a few laps ago for second as the cross flags are up. We are halfway through tonight's 20-lap main event as Joey McCullough once again pulls up side by side with Hetrick. Hetrick, though, in that 44, that purple machine, so far so good for him. Won the heat race earlier on, trying to hold off Joey McCullough in number 55. Darren Workmeister, though, the class of the field so far. The number 5 machine had a good run going for him last main event. And, of course, he was involved in that 5-6-car pileup that we had midway through on a restart, which I mentioned earlier on. That involved McCullough, Parmalee, Center, and a whole gaggle of other cars. Right now it is Workmeister showing the way with Hetrick in second, McCullough in the third spot. Hetrick able to put about 2-car lengths between himself and McCullough as they race off of turn number 2. Just 7 laps to go as Darren Workmeister leads the field down the front straightaway into turn number 1. He is in a class of his own right now, that number 5 machine. As Joey McCullough still has his hands full trying to work his way around the 44 machine of Hetrick. He's thrown everything at him but the kitchen sink. So is Hetrick still hanging on to that second spot as they work off of turn number 4. As Darren Workmeister might be catching up to the 62 of Mike Nance. Could see some lap traffic come into play. We'll see if Workmeister's able to work his way around it when he catches up to him, as Darren Workmeister's third of the race in the inside of row number 2. And he is showing the way right now here as we get 5 to go from Conrad Santa Cruz. He puts up the 5 fingers. 5 laps to go for Darren Workmeister. Now there's 4.5 laps left. That's how fast he is running. Arizona Speedway here tonight, already working the field off of turn number 4. As Mike Nance in the 6-2 in right in front of him. Mike Nance, though, is actually in the line that Workmeister's been using, so we'll see what Darren Workmeister chooses to do as he catches up to the back bumper of the 62 in. Looks like he'll catch him going into turn number 3. Workmeister going to drop the car down to the inside. Oh, man, Mike Nance not making it easy for him. Those two almost came together off of turn number 4. Now Workmeister finally able to clear the 62 machine of Nance. We have just 3 laps to go. Aaron Hetrick and Joey McCullough, they're going to catch up to the 62 in. See if Joey McCullough tries to use that slower car as maybe a pick. Try to work his way around the 44 of Hetrick as they work into turn number 3 off of 4. McCullough down the inside of Hetrick once again for second. They almost go 3 wide with the lap car of Mike Nance. Still Hetrick hanging on to that second spot. McCullough down the inside, can't quite do anything with him off of turn number 2. The white flag flies this time for your race leader. He leads him off of turn number 4. Darren Workmeister, very racy here tonight. His final time out in that 5 car before he hands the keys over to a young kid out of Illinois. For the next week's race, it will be Darren Workmeister leading them through turns 3 and 4, one final time. We'll send that car off in Santan Ford victory lane. Darren Workmeister gets it done here tonight. So Darren Workmeister gets it done here tonight. Going to be the last night in this car. Darren, you told me earlier that you're going to put it in victory lane, and here you are.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I want to give this thing up. This thing was on a rail tonight. It was quick, but this is my uncle's car. My cousin's going to get in it next week. He's a first-time driver in these rear-wheel drive 8-cylinder cars. And hopefully next week I got my car back, and it's just as fast.
Yeah, definitely looking forward to next week, mixing it up. Going to be hard to let the keys go to this hot rod, though. I know you got some sponsors you want to thank for being out here in Santan Ford Victory Lane.
Oh, yeah. First of all, I got to thank my uncle. He's the car owner. My dad, my other uncle Dennis, Dan, all the pit crew that's helped me out on this car, and all 3 cars that we have in the garage. Been wrenching on them for the last couple months, trying to get them all going. And Roofworks for supporting us. That's about it. Thank you, guys.
All right, Darren Workmeister gets it on the IMCA stock cars here tonight.